All right, we're here with Central's Anthony Ace Wells, who just committed to the University of Louisville. And Ace, I know you were considering, Louisville, Kentucky, and some other schools. In the end, what made you decide to, be a Cardinal?
Well, basically just growing up as a kid, just seeing Louisville, I always wanted to play for them. And I just feel like they're on the rise right now, and the coaches are very great in there. Everybody just treats you like family.
And talk about the direction Coach Strong had. I mean, he's recruiting. They've had 2 winning seasons and recruiting well. Do you feel how good do you feel about the future there?
I feel very great about it. I feel like they're gonna win a major bowl in the next couple of years, and I want to be a part of that.
Right, and I know you visited Kentucky last weekend. I know you had said you want, your mind you want to be a Cardinal. But talk about that process of visiting Kentucky and just, wanting to be sure.
Well, I had a nice visit up there. I had fun. But I probably say I had fun at Louisville. I got to meet coaches that I never met, so they was great guys. All of them seemed on the same page, and everybody just seemed like it was a brotherhood down at U of L.
Right, and how hard was it? I mean, there's so many guys that have come through Central that have ended up at UK. I know there's a couple, Ridge and some other guys are there now. I'm sure they talked to you a little bit. How hard was it to kind of go in a different direction?
Well, it was very hard because I know I played with those guys, so I know that they telling me to come up there. It's a nice program, but deep down in my heart, I thought Louisville was a better program.
And tell me about your time here at Central. I mean, you came in as a freshman, won many state titles. I mean, it seems like your career, high school career here, seemed like it was a dream come true.
Oh, yes, it was. Planned on winning 4 years, but I only got 3. But it's still good. But being at Central, it really helped me to be at this stage I am now.
Right, and I understand that you're considering maybe enrolling late to let your injury heal. Have you made that decision yet?
No, sir. I really haven't came to it yet.
All right. And tell me what kind of play. I mean, what are your goals at Louisville, and what kind of player do you hope to be?
Well, I hope to be a player a go-to guy like I was at Central. I plan on going there, playing as soon as I get in, and hopefully get out in 3 years if I can.
We're with Central coach Ty Scroggins, and Ty, just talk about first Ace committing to Louisville, but what play? Just talk about what he meant to this program over the past 4 years and what kind of career he had.
He started as a freshman, a little cocky freshman that just walked around the building. His character wasn't where it needed to be. Over the 4 years, he's grown to be a fine young man, a citizen that I think everybody in the city likes. That all the little kids love him. He is a very personal kid now, and his character is right where it needs to be now. And he's a first-class young man, and Louisville's going to get a very good running back.
And it sounds like you talk about his character. He's a kid from the community. Sounds like he could be kind of a face of the kind of a kid that you can kind of build your program around.
Well, that's one of his goals. Is he seen Mike Bush. How Mike was the face of the community, how Jeff was the face, and then the latest 2 guys, Victor and Beaumont. So he wants to be that kind of guy and go around and be able to be the face of Louisville, a homegrown kid.
And talk about him on the football field. I mean, he just dynamic. I mean, I've seen him in person, seen clips. But tell me what kind of football player are they getting at U of L?
A running back, a running back that is able to make kids miss and make other players miss because of his vision. He never lets the first guy tackle him. So it's always the second guy that he's always looking at and making sure he can get around him because, his speed is he runs about 4.5 40, and it is they're going to get a super running back, I think. With the other kid from Florida that committed, that's going to be a good 1-2 combination with both of them in the backfield.
And talk. I know you played at U of L, and you've been coach here a while. I mean, there's always battles between U of L and UK on the recruiting front. I know you sent a lot of kids to UK. Hey, talk about that whole. I mean, has that been tough for you being a U of L letterman but yet having a good relationship with Joker? Talk about how that's been for you the last few years.
Joker's a great guy. He always, when he came down, when he was an assistant coach, he always came down and he stayed for a while and talked to us and talked to the administration down there. So he became part of Central. So it's tough. I got 3 kids at Kentucky, and now we got 3 kids at Louisville. So it's I don't know. I'm always going to bleed red and black, but I don't care where they go as long as they get a good education and the fit is for them. For Ace, the fit is Louisville. For Ridge and Tim and PC, the fit was UK. So it's just going to be a nice game when you be able to go there and see 6 of your guys that played under your program playing in Division I.
And talk about the job that Coach Strong is. I mean, coming in, he's really changed the culture of the program in a short period of time, and his recruiting has been outstanding. I mean, as as a guy who played there, how do you've got to be excited about what he's doing.
You know, they went through a couple years where it was on the downside, you know, after Coach Petrino left. And now you can see he's getting some of the guys that Coach Petrino was getting when he was here. So, you know, it's coming back to where it's supposed to be. Coach Strong does an excellent job going out there getting some of the nation's best to come and play at the University of Louisville. And, you know, he's always going to keep the top kids from the city here. So, you know, I think it's a good thing. But, you know, the future looks very, very good for the University of Louisville.